Hi, welcome to Obscure Outdoors. Today I'm going to try something new. I've never done this before. I'm going to do some castings of animal prints, and I found some raccoon tracks here that look like they'll probably cast pretty well. So join me as we try and cast these out and get some good prints. Today I've brought along a casting kit that I assembled from instructions online. It's not really that difficult, you know. I'll get some plaster, some cardboard, and water, and so forth. There's plenty of water here, but we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I've never done it before. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is make sure we've got some decent prints to make casts of. And here's what we've got. It's a raccoon. You can see right here we've got there's a hind foot, and we got a couple of front feet going on right here. Well, that's a front foot for sure. That's really nice. There's our back foot. And I think this probably is a back foot over here. It's kind of messed up on the side, but we're going to concentrate on this one here and this one over here. My kit here is basically some rolled up cardboard, and that's going to be my border that goes around the cast so that we can capture all the plaster. Got a mixing cup and a stirring thing. In here I've got dry plaster. These coffee cans look like they're probably a pretty good way to store that. A knife for picking out anything that might be in the tracks that needs to come out and not be in the cast. And of course, a bottle of water that's going to be used to mix up the plaster. So let's get going. So let's see, first let's define our edges, our border. Pick out some of this stuff that we don't want. It's fine there. I think I'm going to try and get both of these in one cast. So I'll outline this with my knife. It also means that we're going to probably need to we're probably going to need to use two pieces of cardboard. I don't have a cardboard quite this big. That's nice. Something along those lines. Just go ahead and sink this in a little bit, get it started. Like that. There we are. Uh-oh, careful. So let's go around here, like that. Go. So now comes the mixing part, which honestly I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I've got quite a bit of area it looks like here to fill, so I got to make sure I get enough plaster made the first time around. I don't want certainly don't want too little. It's okay if I make too much. If I don't make enough, boy, I don't know how that's going to work. So let's start the mixing process. So from what I've read, I want enough water to fill in the tracks and enough water. Uh-oh, I think you fell over there, buddy. Yeah, you fell over. Let's see here. Let's give you something to rest against. You guys out there. There we go. So we want enough water that it would fill in our entire area here. So maybe let's use a cup, a full cup of water maybe. Let's go with, and it's a 2-to-1 ratio on this plaster, so I need 2 times the amount of plaster that I have water. So if I do 1 cup of the water, I need 2 cups of plaster. Let's try it. I don't know. We'll see. So there's 1 cup of water. And the doggy barking. And let's get out a second measuring cup here. That we will get 2 cups of plaster. Alright, try and keep this clean. So there's 2 cups of plaster. That's a bunch of plaster. Probably have too much here, but that's alright. Like I said, I have no clue what I'm doing. And what we're supposed to do here is slowly pour in our plaster and mix at the same time. Let's tap the bottom a little bit here. Any air bubbles that might be in there get out. And now we're going to do the pour. Now the pour, from what I understand, is going to be more of a, pour it over the stirring device so I don't mess up the prints. So let's see if that works. Now I've also read you can, in an attempt to get some of the air bubbles out, you can kind of that'll help smooth it out a little bit, I think. There it goes, yeah. You don't want to go all the way down to the track because you don't want to mess up the track. But that looks like it's going to work. Okay, so here we go. Let's clean up our mess. And we have to wait 45 minutes to an hour for this to dry up before we can pull it out. So I guess we're going to go fishing while this dries. All right. Okay, we're back here, ready to get our mold. It's been I don't know, roughly an hour and a half, somewhere around that. And this should be plenty dry enough. Okay, well, came up with all that mud. Now let's see if this will just pop right off. Hopefully it will. Look, we got worms. Isn't that fun? Theoretically, we ought to be able to take the cardboard off here. Get an idea for how thick this is. Okay, there we go. The idea here, I guess, is to not drop the whole thing in there. what I'll do is I'll let that dry up really good for a couple of days, and then get at it with maybe a toothbrush. Nice, it's a motorcycle. So anyway, I'll let that dry up for a few days and get at it with the toothbrush to get the remaining dirt out, and then we'll have a couple of nice tracks there, front foot, back foot, front foot, and back foot.